aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
70 Lions. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go now. Panther 60. 60 by 70. Let's go.
To throw here on 1st down. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. To the air on 3rd and long. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47. Caught quick right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st down from the 42.
Get it. Just ready.
Here's the handoff. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready.
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
To the line they go. It's second down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79.
Here's Love. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Got it, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 72.
First give of the game to the rookie from Oregon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
They've got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Working near his goal line. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at second and pretty short.
60, 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Well, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Now Love on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Love looking to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hold the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Hey, listen, if you're going to run a drop play and that down a distance, everybody, and I mean everybody's got to sell it better. Quarterback with his eyes, O-line with their pad level. Defense could smell it, and they were all over it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Goes out of the pocket quick. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Go.
Odunze's got it right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
3-yard line.
Tag. Cougar 19. 19. 19. Right here.
Rolling from the gun here. He's out near midfield and still going. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Short pass brought in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
14. Eagles 3.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Hurry. Come on. Ready.
To the air with Long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag drop. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Love. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Okay, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get it. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Love now to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to the air. Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Gets that money down. That 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Quickly out to the right. It's complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Running it now out of the gun. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
79.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Fourth down, pass coming. Caught beyond the marker. And they're going to be sent back to 11 after that play. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 19, Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
If you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Okay, ready?
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Tap to the left. Here we go. Set. 70, Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception, and right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Love now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
19, let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Take over.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. Love with it on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Rob, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give it to him again. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Okay, break.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Steady.
Love looking to pass. complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on. Ready.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get...
On the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the third. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency, it's never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it an 18-point game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, Stephanie. Cougar 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Kicks the handoff now low. On and quick, and they bring him down. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
To the air with Love. Throwing the out route complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Now a give running right. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Love from the gun. Caught out wide. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19 light. Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, check that. Hook.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Love now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive before the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. 60 by 6.
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Go! 19 Tiger. Go!
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Love. Cut out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19!
Pressure coming for Love. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Trying the right side. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here's Love. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Step 50, step. Ready. 18 cards.
Here he goes, third and long. Catch made. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Ready. Crack up. Ready.
Desperation time here. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Got the two. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the fourth. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one doesn't go far.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Second down pass play coming. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Viking 18.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Sticking to the air here. Has him running the comeback. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
There we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
outside, quick pass, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. Half the 60. Come 19. Come 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Take over.
From the red zone on first. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Here's Love to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Love looking to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Love with it on first down. This one's caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. We've got 75 seconds left to work with here. They have got to come up with this onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready, ready. Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set now. First and 10.
Tag. Bravo 80. Street. Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. It is caught left side. And he drives this forward to the 6. Up the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's second and inches.
Handoff on second and short. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Love from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Completed over the middle. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Here he goes, one final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting, that would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So to decide to make mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.